Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yep. Sounds good.
Don't forget to record this one.
Yeah, actually, it wasn't recording. I thought I had set it, but I went in and hit the record button so we can put it up afterwards.
Mendy, I'll be on my way to pick up the egg roll bowl after this.
Are we getting Q&A already directed at you for this one?
No, I saw her Instagram.
Hit the buttons. Going about a minute.
Okay.
All right, well, welcome. It's 6 o'clock. We're going to go ahead and get started. My name is Rob Bishop. I am the athletic director here at Palma School for both high school and junior high. With me tonight is Raul Rico, who probably more of you know as our admissions director, but he's also going to handle the Q&A questions for me. So all of you on your screen, I know we've been living in this crazy Zoom world for a while. Type any questions you have as we go along in the Q&A box. Mr. Rico will relay them to me and I'll answer them the best as I can. Since this is kind of our first thing with junior high, and I know we have some 7th grade parents on here who, have yet to put your sons on campus, really, I wanted to take a quick second to introduce myself a little bit more than hello and my name. So I've been the athletic director here. This is my 4th year. Prior to that, I was a college basketball coach for 20 plus years. I have 2 daughters. One's a freshman in high school, one's a freshman in college. And so, not only am I the athletic director, but I'm also living this with you guys, having kids at home, not being able to get out to workouts, not playing sports. Both my daughters are very active in sports. And so I totally understand where everybody's at right now. So with that being said, I'm excited tonight to get to talk to you about the opportunity of getting started with some small groups of getting your middle schoolers out on campus and getting them to do some conditioning workouts. So with that, we'll kind of get going here. And now, of course, it's not going to let me. Okay, there we go. Okay. The first question that typically comes up is, why are we doing non-sport specific conditioning? First and foremost, it gives all of our students the opportunity to get involved. They don't have to worry about, oh, this is a cross-country workout or a basketball workout or a soccer workout. We're not going to be using equipment to start with this first go around, so everybody's going to be doing the same workouts. And basically our goal is first and foremost to get our kids back in shape, and also to give them an opportunity to socialize. And we'll try and do some things, especially with these guys, a lot of, our seventh graders who've never even met any other seventh graders, to kind of help facilitate that a little bit. And then, workouts are going to be Tuesday, Thursday. They're going to run from 3:30 to 4:30, and the plan is to do them for the month of February. So we're going to start next Tuesday, February 2nd. I did see that's the one day it's supposed to rain next week, but I'll get to that in a minute. But that's the plan right now. Typically with junior high, our coaches are parents of junior high. And so I don't have as many on-campus coaches like I do with high school available to run workouts. So Mr. Rico will be one of our cohort leaders, as well as I have two other gentlemen, Mr. Joe DeRusi, one of our assistant baseball coaches, and then Justin Ruelas and Justin Parra, two assistant football coaches, will be running the 3 workouts. How long are we going to do these workouts? So again, I touched on this already. Current plan is to run them through the month of February. At that point, we will then take a look and see where the public middle schools are in regard to sports. So the league that we play in is all public middle schools, PG, Carmel, San Venancio, and so on. And for us to get to playing sports against other schools, they have to be playing sports. So the likelihood of us playing them is still really up in the air at this point. But we still want to get our kids back working out. So we'll see where we're at the end of February in regards to that. If it's looking like we're not going to be able to play any other schools, then we'll try and expand and maybe set up an intramural type program here. And I have a chart at the end which shows kind of what sports we can do in color tiers. And, we'll set up a junior high intramural program in the afternoon where we're getting some competition. So that's kind of the goal right there. Procedures for workouts. I know some of you have been through this with the high school kids, some of you just junior high. So I'll kind of go through this quickly. But I want to make sure we're all on the same page. We're going to check in at the bus gate. I have a little map for you here in just a second for those of you that are new. But check-in will happen at the bus gate, and then they will exit into the Palma parking lot. So you can drop them off at the bus gate. You can park along the street and watch from there, and then you can pick them back up in the parking lot when it's over. We're going to require the kids wear masks when they enter and wear masks when they exit. We're going to be spread out enough that they can take them off when they're working out. However, they're more than welcome to leave them on. Coaches will be wearing masks for the duration of the workout. We're going to keep everybody 6 feet apart. I'll send out an email Monday night with a quick self-symptom checklist. Please ask your son, hey, how are you feeling today? This, and this. I mean, we've been living in this world. Most of us know these off the top of our head. And stay home if you're not feeling well. It goes kind of against everything, growing up and being a coach and being a player. You literally went to practice or workouts as long as you could stand, you went. Right now, we don't want to go that far. If you feel good, come to workouts. If you don't. It's totally fine. It won't be held against you. But just make sure we're kind of aware. We will take temperatures at check-in. That'll go pretty quick, and then athletes will maintain a distance of 6 feet. Our coaches have been pretty good. Sometimes it gets a little tough. They get excited seeing each other, but we really want to focus on keeping kids spread out. Bring your own water. There will be no sharing water bottles with other athletes. We won't be providing water, so bring them with a bottle of water. And then, if for some reason someone in the cohort comes down with COVID-19, we will suspend that cohort and put them on a 14-day quarantine period per communication with the Center for Disease Control and all of that stuff that applies. Once we get started, athletes cannot be bouncing around cohorts. Right now, my plan is you guys went online, you used the Sign Up Genius. I'm assuming most of you went on and said, oh, my buddies in that group signed up. So those are the groups that I'm going to have set. I'm not going to adjust them, move them around. If that's the group you signed up in, great. You're in there. Once you're in that cohort, that's your cohort for the month. We can't have kids bouncing back and forth between cohorts. Here's a quick map. So this is the bus gate over here. So you can pull up along Iverson, drop them off. We'll get them checked in. We'll be working out on the field. And then when they're done, they'll just exit right on into the Palma parking lot. So bus gate right down there, that'll be open by 3:15 before. We'll have disinfectant. So once they come in, we'll hit them with a squirt of disinfectant. No high fives, no fist bumps, no hugging, no body contact of any kind will be permitted. We're not going to be using locker rooms. So have them come in gear, typically shorts, tennis shoes, a workout shirt, and then I would bring a sweatshirt. It gets cool around 4:30, depending on the day. And then obviously, shower up when they get home. Due to California Department of Health guidelines, not ours, but California Department of Health, if you have a son that's doing a travel sport right now, they cannot participate in our workouts. It falls under the cohorting, and you can only cohort in one sporting activity at a time. And that would be the case if we had teams going. Kids could only play on one team at a time. I know I don't like it, but I understand why they're doing it. And for now, we were going to abide by it. So people ask a lot of times, well, if my son's playing on a travel team, what do you recommend? Well, if he's playing on a travel team, he's actually playing, I would recommend just to continue to play. If he's not doing anything and he really wants to hang out with some of his friends here, then by all means, have him do this. I sent everyone in the email originally that you guys got, there was a volunteer, there was a signed form saying these are volunteer workouts. You understand that. Please bring that form on Tuesday to the first workout. If you didn't get it, you can send me an email and I will shoot you another one. If parents want to watch, that's fine, but I'd rather you stay on the street in a car. Just the less people we have on campus, the easier it is for us to maintain distancing that we need to abide by to keep going. Keep in mind, we are the only junior high school that I know of that's doing anything like this. We are one of the few high schools that's running workouts, but as far as I know, we are the only junior high that's offering this right now. So we want to do it by the book and make sure that we don't get shut down. Okay, we've got a pretty cool, you 8th grade parents or ones with high school kids, you've heard me talk about our app. We're going to use it. I think it's probably the easiest way to relay cancellations. So for you guys, you can download the app in the Apple Store or it's on Google Play. It looks like this little P button over here says Go Chieftains. So when you go in either one, type Go Chieftains, it'll pop up. When it comes up, you get this page right here. You will click on cohorts for now. Eventually, once we start playing stuff and your sons are participating in other sports, you can click on other sports because the app's really cool. You'll go into cohorts. You'll get 3 choices: morning workout, afternoon workout. Those are our high school guys. You guys want to click on the JHS workouts right there. And then once you've done that, there's a little star. And you want to highlight that star. So when you go in, you see JHS workouts, and you've highlighted the star right there. What that will do is by 11 a.m. day of, if the weather looks bad, if it's raining or lightning or whatever, I will send out an alert. The alert will come across your phone like this. This is obviously just a test. It says test, but it will come across your phone like that. And as of yesterday, the app updated to keep the notifications in there. So when you go back in, you'll notice this one's mine. I have all 3 of the cohorted workouts starred here at the top, but then there's a notifications button. And when you hit this notifications button, you'll take you to this page right over there. I think I have it right here. Nope, dang it. I don't know if I can go back. Oh, and so all of the notification won't go away. So if you miss it, come across your phone, if you didn't see it and you just want to double check, go into the app, click on notifications, and you'll be able to read in there if we had to cancel workouts. Typically, the only thing we'll cancel for if it's actually raining. If it rains super hard in the morning and the field is flooded a little bit, our field's old. We're looking at getting it replaced this summer, but we had some puddles come up pretty good yesterday with the amount of rain we got. Drained out quick. Could have worked out today if we'd had workouts going. So that is the app, and that is how we'll communicate. Also, too, on the off chance that we are going to get to play junior high sports, make sure that you sign up your son up on athleticclearance.com. It has on our Palma website, we have a list of the junior high sports that we offer. And then if it looks like, again, we're going to get the opportunity to play other schools, I will schedule concussion tests in small groups on campus. With our high school guys, I've been sending out the concussion link. With our junior high guys, since a lot of them have never taken it before, it's easier if I have them in small groups and kind of walk them through how that works. And then again, if you're not feeling well, please email me. Stay home. Just email me. Keep everything confidential. It's not going to be like, oh, Mr. Rico is not feeling good, and so we're shutting groups down or anything like that. But just stay in touch with me as things are going. That's my email right there. And that's kind of it in a nutshell. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up to questions right now. Do we have any questions so far, Mr. Rico?
Just a reminder to everybody, there's a Q&A button at the bottom of your screen. Go ahead and type in your questions there, and then we'll go ahead and answer them as they come. The only question was, will conditioning replace PE?
As of now, no. They still need to be in PE. It will be a little bit different. I'm actually kind of co-teaching PE classes. And so I know they're kind of limited in their room with push-ups and stretching and everything. This is going to get them out moving and running. But technically, no, I didn't clear that with Mr. Villarengo because I'm not sure how long we're going to be able to go with it. We weren't sure if we were going to be able to even offer it. And so the simple answer is no, it's not going to replace PE. It's just an extra opportunity to come socialize as well as get some extra work in.
What will the workouts consist of?
The workouts will consist of some stretching, some core work, flexibility, and more speed work. We won't do we're not gonna be out running the mile, but we will do 20s, 40s, 50s. We'll do some sprint work. We'll get to some ladder work, some agility stuff. So it'll just kind of be overall good kind of body movement type exercises, helping to strengthen them up. And the nice thing is we're basically going to be doing the same thing the high school guys are doing. So they're going to get the same workouts. Our 8th graders are going to get used to what they're going to be doing next year, and 7th graders are just going to be getting out there moving
around. They asked, where can they find the app?
So the app is, if you have an iPhone, it's in the App Store. Just open up the App Store, punch in Go Chieftains, it'll pop up. If you have an Android, it's in the Google Play Store. And just go, same thing, type Go Chieftains in the Google Play Store, and it'll pop up. And you'll get that gray button with the red Palma P right there in the middle. Again, we just got it last spring and really haven't gotten to use it yet. But once we get to playing and have sports, it's going to be a great way to follow your sons as they progress, because obviously we're not going to stay like this forever, but as they get into high school and they're playing sports, it'll be able to give you alerts for games, if we have rainouts for baseball or any changes or anything like that, rosters, news, photos, all that stuff. I'm actually really excited about the app. And
can our kids still participate in mountain biking club with George Garibay, or is this considered an outside cohort?
It's considered an outside cohort. It is considered an outside cohort. unfortunately. So yeah, if your son's already doing the mountain biking club and he's having fun doing that, by all means, keep going with that. But yeah, it really needs to be one or the other, unfortunately.
If we get to play sports, will junior high follow the high school season?
That's a great question. So I'm not exactly sure how to answer that yet. I did have one more thing. I do know this: junior high sports will follow the tiers, and so I put the tiers of junior high sports that we offer. So we offer cross country, we offer golf, we offer tennis, we offer track, and they all fall within the purple tier. So junior high will be able to compete in those in the purple tier. We don't offer baseball at the junior high level, so that wipes out anything in the red tier. And then for us, orange is soccer, volleyball outdoors, and then yellow is basketball, volleyball indoors, and wrestling. Those are the sports that we offer. Again, our in as it's very similar for our high school, but our junior high is really locked into anybody doing junior high sports is what it is. There are high schools that are farther along in the sporting thing, which makes me think we're going to be more likely to play some high school sports. Right now with junior high, I'm having a hard time getting ADs on phones in meetings, and they're not really doing anything right now. And so I don't know. I would hope in a couple months, or end of looking at March, as things get better, that we will be able to start to compete in junior high sports. That at least some of them will pick up sports. And again, they don't have to be in our league. I'm looking around the county at some other junior highs, seeing what they're doing, but I'm not having a lot of luck. Anything else?
Anybody have any more questions for Mr. Bishop?
Well, thank you very much to our 7th grade parents that are new. Welcome. I appreciate you hopping on.
Got one more.
Go ahead.
A comment. It just says, "Thank you for getting our boys on campus."
Yeah, no problem. And again, I apologize for taking this long to get to it, but we're gonna push forward with this. And like I said, we'll hopefully, at the very least, we'll hopefully be able to expand it into some intramural type functions. Maybe we can get some golf kids out and some tennis and do some track stuff and cross country, and hopefully we'll get to the orange where we're doing soccer and volleyball. So I appreciate all of you. Feel free to reach out to me. Email is by far the easiest way to get a hold of me. Or you can call the office. I'm pretty good at checking my messages, but I'm much better with email. Like I said, if anything comes up, just let us know. And again, this is totally voluntary. If you're not going to make workouts, go ahead and let me know, but don't feel like, oh my gosh, the world's coming to an end if my son doesn't get to a workout. I understand things happen. We're at a weird time. And so, obviously, because we couldn't offer a ton of spots, please show up. But if something happens, you can't get there, just shoot me an email and let me know. We got another question?
We do. Will our children have to have physicals?
No, not for this. Not for the conditioning. Going forward, if we move into a more sport-oriented, we're going to get out and actually run cross country and do track, golf, and tennis. Then yes, when you get on and fill out the athletic clearance stuff, we will require physicals. But for this, we're still technically in the summer period for junior high, and so we're not going to require physicals at this point. All right. Well, I'm not seeing any other questions. So, again, thank you guys for taking the time. I really appreciate it. This will be, I've recorded this, so we'll put it up on the Palma YouTube channel. So if you know someone who didn't make it on tonight, feel free to send them there. It'll be up tomorrow, first thing tomorrow morning. And I look forward to seeing all your boys on Tuesday. And we'll go. Have a great night. Thank you guys.
Have a good night.
Thank you, Mr. Rico. Take care.